Throughout the existence of my channel, I really haven't shown any emotion towards the movieverse minus really bad hatred towards Studio Series Bumblebee because that thing was the biggest piece of garbage I've ever bought in my life. And generally speaking, the Transformers movieverse hasn't exactly had a lot of cinematic masterpieces. And because YouTube's changes taking place on December 10th are going to do Christ knows what to my channel, and I haven't generally shown anyone who collects movieverse figures really a lot of respect on this channel, I think I kind of owe it to the movieverse fans to review today's figure. After the crippling disappointment that was Studio Series Bumblebee, I actually managed to find a Bumblebee figure from the movieverse that I liked. So today's review is going to be on 2009 Deluxe Class Canon Bumblebee. Bumblebee here transforms into one of the all-time coolest Transformers vehicles in the history of literally ever. A 2009 concept Camaro that got made into a real Camaro thanks to the movie. I guess you could say its Camaro mode is now canon.
Comedy.
There are absolutely zero panels or gaps or garbage just hanging off the front, top, and side of the vehicle mode. The underside of the vehicle mode is a little bit of a mess, which causes the wheels to drag just slightly on the ground, but ultimately speaking, considering how much he has to pretty much condense himself when he transforms, I can definitely forgive him for it. And even though it shouldn't really be a bragging point that a car can roll well, this thing rolls like a literal model car. You wouldn't even recognize this was a Transformer if it wasn't for the robo-guts hanging out a little bit under the car mode. The thing that is absolutely insane about this car mode, though, is the fact that if you open the doors, he has actual seats in an interior. Considering deluxes back in those days were only like $10 on the store shelf, the fact that they would even bother to pretend to give a crap about things like seats in an interior is absolute batshit. If you look really closely on the side of the car too, you can see that they have a tiny sculpted Camaro logo on the thing. If you look at the front, it has a Chevy logo. This detail is nuts. So altogether, the vehicle mode is so fantastic, it is literally excruciating. So I've gone over the vehicle mode. Now it's time to get into transformation. Now that is how you do a transformation. Considering in the past, every Movieverse figure I own has been an absolute convoluted mess for me to be able to transform, this is such a sigh of relief. The transformation maintains a perfect level of simplicity and complexity that is reflective of what you would get out of a deluxe scale figure. The sculpting and painting on this figure is literally off the charts. The head sculpt is perfect, the mechanical detail is damn near flawless, and the backpack isn't the most excessive pile of crap that you will ever see in your life. The articulation does have one or two points of contention that I'm not the biggest fan of. The wrists don't rotate on this thing, and the biceps are designed to basically bend in from the side instead of bending forward, which to me doesn't make any mechanical sense whatsoever. And then he also has opening and closing hands despite the fact that he's not holding anything. I don't know, I just feel like the articulation in the arms might be a slight bit weird. The ball joints at the shoulder are also a little bit loose, and I mean like stupidly loose, like dangling by a thread, so you're not going to be getting a whole lot of dynamic poses out of the guy. But considering this figure is, I can't believe I'm saying this, 10 years old, yes, this figure is 10 years old, it's still a fantastic design. And if YouTube deletes my channel after all the work I put into it and everything else, I want my video to go out like this. You collect whatever you want to collect. Because I might not be a fan of it, I might not review it, and even your favorite reviewers might not review it. But at the end of the day, your collection is your passion. Oh yeah, and also...